welcome back. This is Michelle from Michelle's Empty Nest, and I'm coming at you today with another week of Project Life 2022. So I am up to week 9, which is February the 27th through March the 5th. I go from Sunday to Saturday on my weeks. That's just how my brain thinks. That's how it's thought for the past 51 years, looking at the calendar, and I just have a hard time going Monday through Sunday. So that is how I count my weeks, and those are the dates I'll be covering. So I have my little packet of goodies, and I have just a word sketch is what I call it, that just kind of lets me know which photo is going in which position on my layout. I am doing 9 by 12 this year. I did 12 by 12 for 2020 and 2021 and just decided to change it up a bit. But I will tell you, there are some weeks that I have really had a hard time paring down my photos from a 12 by 12 size to a 9 by 12. And there are some weeks I probably could actually do an insert, and I may start doing that. This week in particular, I'm going to do a flip up that has 3 different photos from our new car purchase, and I wanted to include all of those, or all 3 of those. There were plenty more pictures, but I wanted to make sure I had those in my Project Life album. So I have done the pre-work that I typically do as far as choosing my photos, editing them in Photoshop. I like them with the white border, so I edit them that way so they'll be the right size with the white border. I have a hinge, which is just out of regular copy paper. I think it's like 20-pound copy paper or printer paper. And I always make them 2 inches wide, and then I usually go about a 1/2 inch short. I don't like them to go all the way out to the end because sometimes you're going to end up with a little bit left over, and I'd rather just have it be a little short on purpose. So this is actually 2 inches by 5.5 inches, and I'm going to use that for my flip up. And then I've gone ahead and I'm trying to incorporate this gratitudes card into every end of the month spread. So since this one encompasses the last day of February, I am doing my February gratitudes on there, and then I'm using up this moments card. This is another one that is coming in every kit this year from Allie, and they just have different colors on them based on, excuse me, I'm still scratchy. And the more I talk, the scratchier it seems to get. But they're different colors kind of based on, maybe seasonal or whatever. So I want to make sure I use this one up as well. And it worked out. There's 5 spots, and I had kind of 5 stories. And I may go ahead and try to use some more of these red word phrase stickers, tiny phrase stickers, because I've got some red in my photos and in this journaling card this week. And I also pulled all of these different hearts. They're from just a wide variety of different kits lately that Allie has been putting out, and I love them. Some are like puffy epoxy type stickers. These are cardstock stickers. Some of them are metallic. They're just a whole bunch of different kinds. And so I may try to use some of those. I think I can maybe find some colors that tie in with what I'm working with, and get some of that product used up as well. So I contemplated doing this real time, and I really didn't make up my mind for sure, but I think I will. Let's just go ahead. We'll at least start off real time and see where that gets us. I may end up fast forwarding and voicing over. We'll see. So let me look at my little sketch here and get everything where I want it. I know these 3 are going up here. Those 2 were easy. And then my moments card, and I wanted to spread out the handwriting, so that's why I put one up top and one up and one down bottom. And then I wanted to spread out my cats. So here's Stella, here's Margot, and that left this little one to go in the middle, which I do need to find a 3x4 card to back it with. And I'll probably pull from my Citrus Twist kit stash as I've been doing in other weeks. So I think to start with, I am going to go ahead and make my flip up. And so I'm going to have it where you see this photo And then when you flip up, you'll see this one, and then the one of the car underneath. So that's the order I want my flip to go in. And I'm gonna start on the bottom. And I didn't pull my scoreboard over here, but this doesn't have to be wildly perfect to work out. So I'm just gonna fold with my fingers and then use my bone folder. And we'll do that instead of pulling out a scoreboard. So I'm going to put the bottom photo on the inside bottom of the hinge. So if you've never seen a hinge done like this before, you might be interested to see how it works. You may have another way that you do hinges. If you do, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. So I'm actually going to turn this over so that I can get a nice tight fit. Okay, so there's my bottom photo. And then this is going to be the next one, and you want to make sure you position it so that it flips the right way. I don't want to be standing on my head when I flip it up. So it's going to go here. So now I'm going to put adhesive on this side, the inside top of the hinge. And again, I'm going to lay it down and then pull the hinge over it. So this is how I want it to go. So I'm going to lay it like this, make sure they are even, and then pull it taut. So now we've got that. And then the next step is just to adhere the top photo down. So I'm going to put my adhesive, and this is the Kikuyo dot liner. So it rolls out little dots of adhesive. And I tend to like the dot liners better than just the solid tape. I don't know why, but that's usually what I go for. And I do like this Kikuyo. I get it from Amazon. I think I always have it linked down below if you are interested in trying it out for yourself. All right, so that is my first photo there. I already have my journaling done. I just realized I did not leave room for the date on this stamp. I should have made this top a little bit smaller when I was writing, but I may be able to just pull in a label and put it up here on this one. In fact, I might just use this pink. Nope, that's a little too big. Let me see. I think I'll use that one. So I'm going to go ahead and do my date stamp and get that over with. So these weeks, or these days, were February 27th. And I'm going to put it up at the top through March the 5th. 05 March 2022. I'm just going to put that down towards the bottom. And I never ever get date stamps like perfect with roller date stamps. I just don't. It's just not something that seems to work out. So I don't really stress over it. I just let it go, let it go, let it go, and not worry about it. I do save these little other pieces. These are printed out from, I think it was a file from Illustrated Faith, maybe. They do a lot of different labels with their kits. And so I've just got them, and I can print them out over and over and over again if I need to. And I often do. I've even recolored some and use them that way since I'm just using them for personal use. Oops. Hopefully half the video won't be me trying to get this backer off. But I don't know if I finished my thought or not, but I print these off on matte white photo paper. And we'll just go right here with that. Okay. Then let me go ahead and find something that I can put behind that little picture of me cross stitching. I have picked up cross stitching again. I haven't done it since I was probably a young girl. I don't know. I may have done some when I was married. I honestly can't remember too much. It's been years regardless. So I thought I would pull it back out and give it a shot. And I have really, really enjoyed it. Okay, I think I'm going with this one. It matches well enough. So I'm going to trade places with a couple of things here. I put my little plant out here because I saw Crystal with her plant. I had already started working on my brown background, and she shared her brown background as well. And then I saw she had that little plant, and it made it look even homier and cozier. And so I pulled out a little plant. Uh-oh, I forgot I'm doing 3x4, not 4x6. So I pulled out a little plant to put just out of the edge of view on my craft table as well. So let me go ahead and glue this one, or adhere this one down. And that kind of picks up both of those colors. There's a pinky and a reddy color in the heart there. So it kind of picks up both of those colors. And I rarely ever do a little card like this without doing my tiny attacher a couple of times. All right, so that has everything where it needs to be and how it needs to be. So let me see what I can come up with for some tiny phrase stickers. May do together right there. That sounds good. Uh-oh, we're losing that one. I'm gonna put one of a kind on Stella because she definitely is. She is a hoot and a half. And then I'm going to put, Angel on Margot because she is the sweetest little thing. Bless her sweet soul. All right. Nothing for that one or that one. I could, I don't think I'm going to put one up there. I think I'm going to leave it at those three, but then I do want to look at these hearts and see what I can come up with. This one is kind of red. Maybe some of those pink ones to bring out the pink, or even this peach. Let's see. What else have I got? These are dark pink. That kind of matches that. Let me try that. So what I may do is put a larger one up there since I didn't put a phrase sticker. And then put one at the end of each of these. Oh, and that's crooked. Now my heart is crooked. I'll never get that up. So we're just gonna go with it being crooked because I'm not perfect. And then down here, gonna have to be a little bit smaller one. That's okay. I'm gonna put it at the end again just to give it a little bit of something special. And then for this one, I guess I could put another heart on it. And it'll have to be another small one. I'm just gonna put it right there. All right, so I've got my journaling. I did my dates. I've done my tiny phrase stickers. I've got those hearts. So I think that's it, guys. I am pretty sure that's all I'm going to do to this one. I'll read you what I wrote here. For the moments, I said, we finally decided on my new car, a 2022 Kia Sorento loaded. This thing will drive itself. It will steer itself. It's crazy. It's got more bells and whistles. We've never bought a brand new car before. But with the way things are right now, a used car was just as expensive. So we just went with a new car. My Suburban had over 275,000 miles on it, which we kept just for Home Depot runs and things like that. So hopefully we'll get a lot of use out of this one as well. And then it'll flip up and show the other two photos. Then I said that Stella is so nosy and has to check everything out multiple times. I decided to pick up my cross stitching again. It's been years and I missed it. And then for Margot's photo, Margot is the happiest when sitting in anything. She will stay there for hours. And we had our first official car selfie in Dolly. That's the name of my new car. And then for February gratitudes, this just kind of sums up the whole month. Celebrating Olin's 53rd birthday, seeing all three boys at the same time, sometimes with their work schedules and my husband's work schedule, to get all five of us together for any length of time, it requires some planning. Having good therapy sessions. I had a couple of good ones this month, which always is great. Pressure washing the driveway, courtesy of Austin. And going on 2 intentional date days, the best. And so I will put these in the pockets once I finish taking some close-up shots of them. But that's going to do it for today, guys. And I appreciate you joining me, stopping by today. It means more to me than you will ever know. If you enjoyed the video, I would love a thumbs up down below. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to consider doing that as well and become part of my little YouTube family. There'll be a few close-ups at the end, as well as over on Instagram, where I would love for you to follow me as well. If you have any questions or comments, please make sure to leave those down below and I will get back to you. And until I see you next time, take care of yourself, do something good for yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.